Rain every weekend, from Memorial Day to Labor Day.
Stop, you're scaring people. She's talking about last summer. That's not the forecast again. We're certainly hoping this summer is not a repeat of last year's record rain and epic flooding. July was the wettest on record, with nearly 14 inches of rain in that month alone.
This year may be different. Last summer was influenced by El Nino, with warmer than average water in the equatorial Pacific. But this year, La Nina is back. This one factor can affect how weather circulates across the globe, but it's not good news for people who live on America's shorelines.
With less wind shear over the tropical Atlantic, it can be easier for tropical storms to organize. Unfortunately, this may be magnified by yet another year of very warm water temperatures in the main development areas. Warm water acts like fuel for tropical storms, and the combination of these two factors means that a very busy hurricane season is likely.
La Nina can also bring more severe weather outbreaks as that warm, humid air streams north over the Gulf of Mexico. It can provide the fuel needed to spark some serious storms. In southern New England, both the number of wind damage reports and large hail reports tend to be higher than average. And with warmer than average water temperatures off the East Coast, this can extend the severe weather season into fall.
The National Weather Service is forecasting another wet and active summer from the Gulf Coast up the eastern seaboard. So for us, it looks like another wet summer, though likely nowhere near the level of last summer's rain. At least we may not be talking about the drought anytime soon.
In addition to weather patterns, the latest trends are also helpful when forecasting. The last 6 summers have been warmer than average. The trend for warmer summers extends a lot longer than that. Over the last 50 years, our climate has been changing, and summers have been getting warmer. The National Weather Service is forecasting above normal temperatures, especially honing in on New England, at least relative to normal. So putting that all together, and you have a potentially hot and humid summer that is active with plenty of storms. The wild card, the possibility for yet another summer of wildfire smoke. Last year was a record wildfire season in Canada.
The jet stream carried that smoke for weeks into the United States, producing a smoky haze that was thick enough to block out the midday sun at times.
Hopefully this year is not as bad, but May is already off to an active start with numerous fires kicking off in Alberta and British Columbia. It's only a matter of time before we get at least some bouts of smoky skies this summer.
The bottom line, warm and humid, and something in between the last 2 summers with wet weather at times, but no signs of any serious drought.
Yeah, the peak of hurricane season isn't until late summer, which is when we'll really be watching the tropics. I'm Rachel Frank.
And I'm Ryan Breton for Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.